Hi friends, this is NMK Vijay. Welcome to my YouTube channel Forex Affairs for analyzing the major pairs as well as miners, gold, silver, copper, crude, US 30, Bitcoin. So before we get into this analysis using Elliott wave theory, this is my disclaimer. Read carefully each and every line what I had written, and I'm not responsible for any losses if you took the trade according to my trade plans explained here. So let's check. Yeah, it's recording, and this is our watch list. So starts from DXY and end with gold. So the same, and this is one of the beautiful chart. I like that in natural gas. So let's look on the details later onwards. So this is the one DXY. So after the new year, so everybody having a very good new year. Wish you a happy very new year. It's a belated wishes to everybody. And in the 4 hearts, same what I expecting, it's already did here. It's a little bit deeper and it looks like here, here, here. It's looking like it's already broken this low again, right? But in Euro USD, it is not yet done here. Here it's not yet done, but in DXY it's already broken this. So whether the point is whether this is the end of the trend in the diagonal formation. Look at this. I will just hide all those things. Whether this is the end of the trend, and this is the one 5-way structure in the leading diagonal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So after the 5 ways completion, look at this aggressive in the 4-hour chart. It's a very aggressive fall. So it's whether this is an continuation for the bearish pattern, or this is the one of, it's looking like a zigzag in the 3 ways correction. So anyway, this is the stop loss. Previous what I told us, this is the one is a stop loss, and if it hits the if it breaks, and again there is a chances for going to the downside. So if in the case, say I'm not able to track all those things and I'm not able to point out this all the wave counts, it seems like, one second, it seems like this, and later onwards this is the end of the trend what I thought. But in some cases, if this is the one, if it is the, this is the bigger triangle in the 4th wave, 1, 2, 3, what I thought is this is the one, it's a triangle, 4th and 5th is got completed. But in the case if it is a diagonal 1, 2, 3, so 4 is a little bit bigger triangle in the case A, B, C, D, E. So then this could be the downtrend, and this is the completion of the trend also. So we didn't come to the conclusion here whether this is the fresh 5 wave or this is the somewhat irregular expanded flat and this is the downtrend. So we can't come to the conclusion here as per this DXY chart. So how we have to trade? See, this is somewhat, if we look, I'll hide all these things, sorry for that, all the drawings. This is the one, it's a deeper, and later onwards this is looking like a turning, it's creating the base, right? And this is the one of the same thing, it's called as the ending diagonal pattern. So whether this is the end here or this is the one, again one more low is also possible, means it can reach up to 101.5 also here, this zone, it can reach up to this zone also if it can do like this. So it will do like this, or from here it can reach up to the 108 or 110 like this in this zone. I'm looking for this zone, and first of all the first target is could be like this, and the second target may be like this. So, and what is that in that daily or weekly chart, and I already presented that also in my all the channels, as well as sorry, on the Telegram channel, as well as in Facebook and in all of the forum, so where I there. So everything I already did. So if we need to explain this a little bit, it will take more time. See, this is the one is A, this is the one is B, and this is the one is C here. So for this is the A, so this is the A, this is the B, and this is the C, and we need one deeper for the A or sorry, this is a C or sorry, Y. If this is the W, this is the X, this is the Y. So in this pattern, this is looking like 1, 2, 3. That means in the deeper correction, so this is on impulsive way, and in the shorter time frame, it will look like the three-way structure. It's called as expanded flat. So this is the one, all those things is a correction. So this part will be like this. After this one's completion, we need like this one more. So here it's the one impulsive wave. So this is the one in bigger picture. This is in that minor, it's an intermediate time frames wave counts here. So I'm looking for this, but this is the end of the trend, means I'm not looking for those things, because it's the, in compared to the Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, both Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar is not yet reached by the target below the 0.55 and 54 in the New Zealand dollar. So in as far as the this correlation to that only for the two pairs, and GBP USD it's already reached my target. Euro is also already achieved my target. UCAD is also achieved my target. But even though Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar, it's not yet means, so still there is a chances. But how long it will take, that is the most important thing we need to think about that, right? So if we look into only for those things, and I have a different count, because that gold and silver is also not yet reached my target in the commodities. What I thought is nearly it's somewhat below 11 in silver, as well as gold is a 1450 into 1400. So still that is hanging. So silver is already achieved my target of the first target of $16. So near to that. So what I'm thinking here, it's somewhat it can retest this zone once again. It can be consolidated in this zone here. Then it may bounce for the another three-way structure. It looks like that. So anyway, I'm looking for this bigger picture. It is in the correction part. It's a short drop, and now I'm not going to take this as a 1, this is as a 2, this is the 3, and this is the, we are in the 4. I'm not going to do like that. So the conclusion for me, it's the longer term is little bit in the bigger correction. So now one impulsive wave is already dead. Now I'm looking for the three-way structure. Again I'm looking for the downtrend. See this, in this you need to keep in mind. So anyway, I'm looking for the target 120 here, 121. This is my target. But whether from here it is going to reach, no idea. Or as I expect, what I explained here is a one more three-way structure, and again it can reach up to that 100 and 101 like this in this zone again. Then it will go to that 120. No idea, but the positional target is 122, is still ahead, 121 or 122 like that. So compared to the Euro USD, it's correlated to the Euro USD. Look at this. From this part, this is the one impulsive. So I just I already did that, right? So we are in the still 127 and 114 here, 141. Yeah, this is the 1.414. So the Fibonacci retracement for that expand irregular flat pattern. So I'm thinking like this. That is why I have already placed the trade setup here. So now I'm going to delete this. This is not a 3, so it's already that A, B, and C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's completed here. Or either if we took this as a this is the B, means anyway the C is already completed here. That is why I already informed that the target is already got achieved. If the market did like this, I will simply change any this wave count, right? The same thing it is happening. So these are all what we are expecting, and expecting this. This is the one I already short the market. I'm still holding this short. So anyway, I'm looking for this drop. So I shorted the market at 1.0250. After that, I shorted at the high and immediately here, and immediately I booked the profit. So it looks like in the 1 hour chart, look at this. I shorted the market here, placed the stop loss here, and I booked the profit here. Later onwards, it is in the downtrend. So now it is looking like, see, look at this. 1, this is the 2, this is the 3, this is the 4, this is the 5. So the 5 wave structure is got completed. For me, it looks like a leading diagonal in that bearish trend. So the 5 wave structure. After this also, it's looking like here what I explained in the DXY. So far it looks like a 3 way. That structure is not yet completed. So on the Monday or the next week, if it did like this and if it breaks this one, this is going to be definitely the interesting one. What I had already, I'm expecting this zone, right? It will reach this zone, or at least it will hit this zone. So at that time, I will exit my position from the short. So this is my plan in Euro USD, right? So in case, if, because I already placed the stop loss here, right? In case if hit the stop loss, we no need to do anything. We need to look for that drop again, because if this is the end of the trend, if this is the one impulsive wave, so this could be the corrective part. Like this, it may do. So if it did like this, so this will be the correction part. How now Australian dollar it is doing. So this will maybe the corrective part, and one impulsive may start, but immediately it won't do from here to go to reach that 1.16. So somewhat we need a structure here to complete the correction for this impulsive. So next possibility, if it did like this, that is also I need to look for that what kind of pattern it is doing here. So anyway, the first thing is I'm already in short at 1.0250. So now I'm going to watch this. If it hit the stop loss of mine, so I need to look for that pattern what I explained now as an irregular flat pattern here, and the correction, if it is correction is got completed here, and then one impulsive wave, I need to catch this one. This is very interesting. So what is the bigger picture? What is the bigger picture that we need? Every time we need to look in the left of the chart. So this is the one, it's impulsive. This is the one, it's correction, one impulsive. So this impulsive, if it is got completed, one more 3-way structure to the downside to reach this zone 8250. So whether it is going to reach or not, everybody's question, I'm not sure, because I'm expecting this. I expected previous it need to break this, it's dead. And from here also I warned everybody my target is got achieved, and we are expecting for that fourth wave and the fifth wave to the again one more down. It may or may not. After that I can change this wave count, everything I have informed that, and it is already doing here. So what we are expecting, what we analyzing the chart, it's doing means we need to another looking for another possibility. It may also this one. So 1.16 is 1.1550 or 1.6 or 1.7, anything is possible. So at the time this is the one, it's a downtrend channel. So I already placed this one. So I need to look for this zone here. After that I'm looking for the three-way structures to the downside in GBP USD also. So how we are looking for this? So at that time also I informed that this is could be the one, this is could be the two, and this could be the three, four, five. Is this the end of the train? But this is looking like uncompleted. I already explained. So this could be the expanded. Sorry, the third wave got extended. That means ABC is a one. It's a two. So this whole thing is a three. In the diagonal pattern, we are in the fourth wave. So after the three-way structure 4, and we are on the downtrend for that fifth way to break this again. But it how much time it will took, no idea, because this is someone is impulsive is got completed, and we are in the B wave. We are in the B wave. Look at this in the Euro USD, it's already there here, right? In Euro USD, but in GBP USD, it's somewhat looking like 1, 2, 3. This is the one I'm expecting. And one more, it looks like this is the one impulsive, this is the one it's already got completed, and this is somewhat looking like irregular flat, and one more down is also possible, or from here again one more wave structure. After that I'm kind of going to looking for this, but this is the stop loss. If it reached here, I need to short this market as making this as a stop loss, because if it did like this, still we are in that upper trend, it's a bullish. So what it will do is it can go like this and one more drop. I need like this kind of wave formation here. So at that time what it will do, this is the A, this is the B, and one more high is also possible. So what is in the bigger time frame? It can do like this, means in the weekly this is the 4 and one more three-way structure. What I'm expecting, this is the one. So what it will be, it will be like this. Still we are on that downtrend. So these are all the possibilities I'm looking for. So let's move on to the USD CAD in that 4-hour chart. Look at this. This is somewhat looking like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got completed, and we are in that irregular flat formation is got completed, and one more high. Whether it is going to break or not, I didn't know. So if it breaks the high, still we are in the uptrend. Otherwise, there is a chances for this pattern to complete. And this is the one S, the beautiful trend line here, and it will retest this 1, 2, 3. Again, it will break this high. After that, it's a downtrend. So we need to look for this. And I'm looking only for this one. I'm only looking for this one. But if, see, the question is, if the 5-way structure is got completed and it is not yet broken the previous high, so again if it did like this, this is the one I'm looking for. So allow this to complete the pattern here. One impulsive is not completed. Whether we didn't know whether it is going to do like this or it is going to do like this. So we need to see the pattern to complete the B wave, and you can look for short, making this as a stop loss means again it will do like this also. It will hit you a stop loss. It could be an expanded flat pattern and again drop. So if you are confident and if you are saw some patterns, then only we need to trade this one. Until this I can explain the possibilities. So if you took the trade here making this as a stop loss, it will hit you a stop loss and then again it will come to the downside and your target may reach, you are in the out of the market. So if you allow this one, you need to place the stop loss here only. If it breaks this low, it may not break this high, but there is a chances to break this high. So we may get that beautiful stop loss, right? So allow to break this also. If it breaks this, you need to make the stop loss for this here and looking for that target only here. So this risk reward is not that much good. So you have, if you need, you can make 0.5 here and another you have to look for this one, and if it reach here you need to make a stop loss one more 0.5 here and making the both the stop loss here. But before that, if it is not breaking this, you need to look for this to break, then you can make this as a stop loss. So these are all the possibilities I'm expecting in UCAD. So USD JPY, this is also the beautiful trade. I took at 127.7 here and already booked one sum of here. Later onwards, this is looking like beautiful. So I'm not so sure about how it is going to do. So after this one, I booked another 25% here. So I'm remaining only the 25%. After that, I'm looked for here and I already exited my position here. I exited all my position because of this, and I have explained in that forum where I'm there. So this is the trend line. Because of the trend line, it is getting rejected here. And even though if it is going the high, I'm not so sure about this, but I'm expected this pattern also. Look at this, everything we need to get ready. How beautiful it is, right? So once this is an accuracy to the downside, we don't know whether it's still in the downtrend. From here I expected there is a chances, and I already updated all the chart, but I'm looking for this zone at 138 here. So if it is coming to the downside, and one more high is also possible for the 138, or from here it can do like this and one more. So anyway, I'm looking only for the shorter term for that 38.2 retracement here for this downtrend. In this is the 38 point zone, is the sweet zone. So I'm looking for this one. So now how that pattern will go from here. So anyway, here it's looking like 1 2 or A B. C is a 1 2 3 4 5. It's looking like somewhat the diagonal pattern. Once it broke this one, the short drop, right? So we have to, this also need to wait for the pattern to complete, making this as a stop loss. So I already booked the profit, everything from here, some on the table, and here it's a next to 25%, and I exited all the position here itself, because this is the one that supplied zone, as well as what I had already informed. This is a beautiful trend line, and we are getting rejected here also. So once it hit that here, I exited all my position, but I didn't enter anything because I'm just closely watching that natural gas. I will show you that natural gas also, right? So this is the pattern I'm looking. We wait for this pattern to complete, and one more impulsive way to the 138 is possible, and my target is 138. So we need to wait for the pattern to complete here. So next is USD chip. Looking this, the same, we need to wait for this everything to complete. That same thing, like it's DXY, it's somewhat looking, and it is forming the pattern. I'm not so sure what kind of pattern it is doing. It's a very so look at this, Look at this and look at this. So whether this is creating the base here, what we already predicted the market, it will reach for the 9250 exactly, it is in that zone. So if it can do like this also, how many days it took? June 21st to March 21st, 22nd, right? So nearly almost 9 months. So we have to wait for this pattern to complete. If it is interested, I will keep updating my chart if I found any time. So next is Australian dollar. And I already explained with the miniature also here. So look at this, sorry. This is the W, X, A, B and C. So this is the one is ending diagonal pattern. So this is the one is A, B, C. It is in that W. This is the connecting wave, and then next is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the A. This is the B, and C is completed. So this is the 5-year structure, and it's already broken or not broken. That is the one thing we need to look for. This one, it is not yet broken the previous high of 68.93 and 68.86. so if it's, see, that is what I explained here. If it is not yet broken the 68.94, it need to break this one. If it's already broken, means I need this kind of impulsivity to the downside. So that will become the W, and this is the one X. So it could be a irregular flat if it breaks the high, everything I explained. So this is the miniature. I love this miniature to explain this, how we need to look. This is the one impulsive, right? This is the impulsive, it's got completed. Look at this in the daily chart or weekly chart. Hide this. What we saw, it's an impulsive. So where we are, correction. Simple. Everything it is simple if I explain. While you are analyzing the chart and if you are entering the chart, it will be difficult. So that is why this miniature will help you. So you change the time frame, how it looks. It's an impulsive. So we need a correction. Whether it is going to be like this kind of correction or this going to be this kind of correction, can't explain. Wait for the correction to complete. No need to urge the trade and don't need to enter until you don't have any trade plan. So I'm expecting this as a corrective part. So what I have explained here in that 4-hour chart. So where we are, this is in the correction part. From here I'm looking for the correction. So this is the one we are in the corrective part. This is only for that irregular flat, and this is the regular flat. So this correction to completed, and we need to catch the impulsive wave. And this also I already shorted the market, you know very well, and I already booked the profit here itself, and I'm still having the short in New Zealand dollar. So I'm having short in the euro dollar. So I need to exit the trade. So we need to exit. No hurries on that. But the pattern, what I'm expecting, I need to see here. See in the chart. These are all the possibilities in my mind. The chart, this chart, I need one view here. It has to be here. So this is the pattern I'm expecting, right? So next is New Zealand dollar. The same thing. Australian dollar is stronger in this pattern, in this zone, but New Zealand dollar is still weaker. See, it's looking like somewhat expanded flat. Look at this. From here I expecting this one. What it did, it took you a stop loss and then again it bounced. So still we are in the downtrend only. This is the one I'm expecting. So if it did like this, I will exit my short in the New Zealand. I book the profit and I will exit. I shorted the market here. So I'm looking for this to book the profit in this zone, and I will exit, and I'm looking for buy. So what is that bigger pattern in that Australian dollar? So I forgot to explain in that bigger time frame. So this is the pattern in that bigger time frame. I will explain you in the weekly chart. So this is the one is A, B, C, D, E. it is going to be a triangle in my view. After that, 1 2 3 over. If it breaks this low, my target is got achieved. So the same thing in New Zealand dollar, I already predicted this one, right? You know very well. If you are following me, you know very well. I already said A, B, C, D, E. If it is not going to break this, this is the one going to happen. This is the impulsive, this is the corrective part, one impulsive to break this low, and it can reach up to this also. So one impulsive, one corrective, one impulsive. That's it. It's very simple, but you need to be very cautious. You need to believe your analysis. You need to be strictly disciplined with your money management, everything. So this is going to be our stop loss. If it reach here, definitely I'm going to short this market, making this as a stop loss. If it hit the stop loss, see 99% this pattern won't hit your stop loss. This is the looking like a 1 2 3 4 5 is a triangle pattern and one more down. So this is, it's going to happen. So let's wait. See, in this market, if you need to make money, you need to take a risk at that right time. That is the only thing. If you believe in your analysis, and if you have a trade plan, if with your money management, you can make money in this. So let's move on to the next one, is Euro New Zealand. Look at this. I already explained, right? This is going to happen. So what it did exactly in this zone, what I already placed this channel, and it is retested. Now it is going to bounce, so it will keep going like this. So wait for this pattern, going to make this as a stop loss. So if this is a A, B, C, D, E, we need to like this: impulsive, corrective, impulsive, right? So next is, one second, we can watch this one. One second, I will close this. Yeah. Next is US 30. Yeah, US 30, it's also a very, very beautiful trade. Look at this. Look at this. Excellent, right? It's a pure, beautiful 5-way structure to the downtrend. It's a beautiful 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. It's a 5-way structure to the downtrend. What it is doing here? One impulsive, again one impulsive. So this is all the correction part. Market will do like this and bang, right? After that, it will do like this, making this as a stop loss. I'm looking for this kind of structure here. This is a corrective, impulsive, corrective, impulsive. This is the one I'm looking for. So what is the in the bigger picture? This is the in the bigger picture. This is the corrective part. Impulsive, corrective, impulsive. That's it. Simple. So here, same. If it is doing like this also, I'm expecting the downtrend. If it is going to be like this also immediately, this is the correction part. So anyway, I'm looking for the correction to complete. The same as per I expected in the Nifty also, right? Look at this. I'm looking for this kind of structure. So it will took more time, and I already explained that this is going to be a 4th wave, and this is look more it will took more time to complete this pattern. It's already broken the high, and I am immediately, if it breaks the low, this is the end of the correction part in that expanding flat correction. Or if it is not yet broken this high, and if it is not, sorry, if it is not yet broken this low and it not high, means this is in the consolidation. This could be a triangle. So that's if we look at this, and I already explained that Nifty, it's not yet did the 50% retracement also, but in S&P 500 US 30, it's already did from the previous high. But it is Nifty, it is already broken the previous high also. So it's so strong in the Nifty. So now we can look for that Bitcoin. It is nothing it's doing, it's a hanged. BTC here, it's still, yeah, it's already broken this high. So now the one correction is got completed. So again it is going to be one more correction is a connecting wave and one more high it's possible, and again it will do like this. So this is going to happen. It's all in the correction part, right? So ZL, a little bit have a look at this. So everything we what we are looking, it's doing. Wait for that, everything. That is why I love this Elliott wave. It's a art. It's a theory. It's not a template. It's not a robo. It's not an whatever you call it, a EA. It's all your mind psychology. How you and this experience practice is a more important to catch all those things, view in a right way. So next we will see, once again, it's a copper. Look at this, right? Same as per that Australian dollar, it is doing like the same thing. So if it did like this also, again I'm expecting this one. So this drop, and this will be the connecting wave, and one more impulsive to reach here. After that, bang. So the next is US oil, I think so. Yes, US oil. This is a beautiful trade setup. I will explain how I did nearly $3 I took in that range bound market. So, and once again I will explain my trade plan here. This is the one, is impulsive, this is the corrective, this is the impulsive, this is the corrective, this is the impulsive. So it looks like 1 2 3 4 5, right? So this is, if this is the end of the trend, we need to do this as a trend because it's already completed here. It's a beautiful 5-way structure here, 1 2 3 4 and 5. I'll show you. This is the beautiful ending diagonal, 1 2 3 4 and 5. This is the end of the trend. After that it's a 1 2 3 4 5. It looks like that because I'm not going to do this a 1 2 3 4 5. This is a 5-wave corrective structure is got completed. So I will delete this one, I will explain this, right? So previous what I thought here, it's a 1 2 3 4 and 5. So this is also 5-way, impulsive, corrective, impulsive. This is going to be the completion of the trend. But what it did, again it looks like a 5-way structure. So whether this is a 1 2 3 4 5 means this is the one impulsive way to the downside. But if you took, this is a A, this is the B, this is the C, so this is the one it's A, this is the one it's B, and this is the one is C, means this is going to be the irregular flat pattern. So this is the impulsive, this is the corrective, and one more impulsive we need. So I keep on watching this. Exactly, I entered the market here, but I won't place the stop loss, you know very well. What it did, 1 2 3. First of all, I already placed the at 72.50 here, and I already took the trade here, and immediately what I did is I booked the profit one sum here, and only the 50%, and next to 50% I already placed that here. what I booked here, I placed the order. So exactly it hit, and immediately if it reached here, immediately I booked the profit. And later onwards, this is the one exactly I again bought here, and immediately I booked the here everything. So these are all that from here I booked the $1. Later onwards I bought here and $1. So see, these are all what I'm explaining here. You need to be, if you are watching this kind of base, because what we are expecting is you need to catch the bigger target. What is the target of mine is 90, but we didn't know whether this is going to be, this is the base and we need to make this as a stop loss. So I'm looking for this. Is sometimes it can do like this also. That is why no need to place this, and you need to make this as a stop loss. So what is our target? If you enter at 73 also, the placing the stop loss at $73 for the target is 92, but we won't allow like this much to taking all the positions here. Need to book, because I will book the profit first of all here, and later on keep on watching this, and I will keep reducing my position. If it is a, for example, if I have a 10 lots of crude, I will book 30 to 40% if it achieved the target here, and the remaining only I'm having the 60% or 50%. Book the profit the 25% here. So hold the 25%, sorry, 25 position and till the target. That's it, simple. If you keep adding, that will burden for you. We don't know whether from the market it is doing like this. So you need to, where you need to accumulate the position, you need to do. I'm still having making the stop loss here only now, because I already did the $3 in the profit. So why I need to lose that? If it did like this also, again I will going to accumulate here, making this as a stop loss. If it hit the stop loss also, I'm not going to worry, because I'm already did the profit. So I'm not going to lose this trade. Maybe it's a break even for me. So these are the trade plans, and I already shared my view here. This is the one, because 1 2 3 4 5 is got completed, means we are in that this one in the impulsive wave. So if we kept this as a W, this as a X, this as a or Y, so this could, the X could be that irregular flat pattern what I am expecting here. Or 1 2 3 4 5, it's already completed Z also, we are in that connecting wave, is that will be more bigger target for that. So this is the one is a 38.2. Why I targeted as a 38.2 means, if this is the downtrend, right, is a five-way structure, and if it is a zigzag, only 38.2 retracement is allowed. So sometimes it may be 50, or sometimes it may be a 61.8. that is apart from that, but the target should be at 38.2 retracement. Once the three-way structure is got completed, it is getting ready for the downtrend also, or again it can do like this also, then that is different. But beyond the buy, we need to exit our positions 38.2, because there is a chance of making one more three-way structures to the target of 63. So this is the one how I'm playing the market. You need to look for that base. It's a creating the base like this. Sorry, it's a drawing. So okay, leave it there. I need to search for that. This is creating this base. So we need to watch for that. It's a really it's making a creating a base or not. That's the thing we need to look for everything. It's not simply set forget. At the time we need to at least make some on the table to book the profits and let it be run, and that will be the break even, right? So this one we need to look for that copper I already explained. So natural gas, it's a beautiful trade. Look at this. In the previous also I explained that I'm expecting for the target and it's already reached, and after that the three-way structure, and again the three-way structure it's doing. And here also I need to explain why I'm expecting the bounce. This is a weekly, monthly, everything it isn't. supply, sorry, this is the demand zone, right? After the huge rally of the nearly almost $10, now it is in the 3.5. So almost 65% it's down. And where we are, it's a beautiful trade here. In this, we are in the demand zone. And if you looking for the weekly, okay, right, it is a support, and that it need to that analysis need to correlate, and that what strategy you are using. That simple, if it is a support and resistance, nothing to worry, but I'm using the master of the art, right? So it need to correlate, it need to tally that support and resistance also. Look at this. Previous my analysis is 1 2 3 4 5. So this I kept this as a. Later onwards, this is an expanded flat what I looked for. After that, it's already broken this low also. I explained, okay, I need a bounce. It did. 1 2 3. After that, 1 2 3. It's looking like again 1 2 3. So I thought later onwards, okay, this is the A, this is the B, is the triangle, and C. This is the one is A, this is the one is B, this is the C, this is the D and E. So this is a triangle A, B and C. Look at this Fibonacci expansion level. Perfectly 78.6. And it matches with that support, the huge demand zone here. And the trend is also already got completed. Look at this. Somewhat here it's 1 2 3 4, and look at this final drop. This is the one I love. I'm sorry. 1 2 3 4 and 5. Beautiful, right? And from here also, what I expected, it can do like this also. So but we can't 100% sure about this one, whether it is going to be a drop or not. So what I did, and keep on watching that, and I already in the one WhatsApp group in my friends, so I explained them, if it breaks this also 1 2 3 4 5. So this is the one looking like 1 2 3 4 5. So the 3 5 is a beautiful trade. So I already entered the market at 3 point here itself. I entered 3.475, I think so. Yeah, here itself I entered. So somewhat 3.5 or 3.475 I didn't done, but later onwards it broke the previous low, immediately bounced. I informed everything in that group. So I booked the profits or not, this is the one question. But the target what I'm expecting, right, I will explain you. This is all the beautiful trade setup, right? We need to take like this kind of trade setup. 1 2 3 4 5. If this is the one, it's a ABC also. The one correction is got completed, and it is in that nearly the discount prices here. And again we see this is getting ready for that dollar, for that $16. Why I'm looking for the $16? This is already the top. So 1A, this is the 1B, and C is got completed, and 5-way structure is already did. After that 3-way structure is already did. So what we need, another 5-way structure. So whether we didn't know whether this is A or B, is a bigger A, this is the bigger B. C means it is going to break this one. So in the other fact, we don't know whether it is going to be to reach the break the $16. We didn't know, but there is a alternate view also. but is getting ready to reach this target also. We don't know whether it is going to now itself or it is going to be a bigger correction. We don't know. See, it can do a lot of possibilities. I can explain you. See, one ABC is got completed, right? After that, one more ABC is a connecting wave. Again, one more wave to the downside. Again, it can break this also until it can break this. It can do like this. So this will be the connective, and again one more C wave. So at that time also we need to target this one, not 16. Why I am explaining? So later onwards, this could be a ABC is a ABC is a B, and market will do keep doing like this. So what will be? Triangle A B C D E. So this could be the triangle, and from here it can go. So how long, how many years, no idea, but from here we can expect one more three-way structure, or it is going to break, sorry, to break this high 9.93, or at least it can. That is why I have already explained the first target is 6.9. So from here we need to look that pattern. It's not simply, it's, see, holding the position. And this is the first time I did in the IC market X and G. So that swap and commission, because yesterday only I took the position, I didn't know whether what kind of swap and commissions may be. So I asked the one of my friend, and he said holding the position for the $1, it's nearly one position for the 0.5 lot size, because I took only the 0.5 because this is the first time I'm doing. It's $25 for the swap for the Islamic account, but I don't know whether for my account how many they are going to charge. So I need to look for the Monday. But see the position what I took, making this as a stop loss. I immediately I place the stop loss here, because I don't know whether, see, I'm not going to hold, because if it is a per day is $25, it's too much for the 0.5. So I'm not going to hold the position. If it is the swap and commissions it's more, I will exit my position. I won't allow to do that, even though the target is bigger. So this is my positional view for NG. So let's go on to the silver, and we will finish that with the gold. Sorry, it's getting late, I think so. It's a beautiful trade, and see, in silver it is still hanging, but in gold it's already broken the previous high. What it did, it's already, yeah, it's already broke the previous high. But in silver it did, sorry, this is early morning, so I just woke up, refresh mind, and then I'm just sitting to do the stream, so it's a little bit hungry. Early morning, it's 7:45, right? So this was the plan I did in the previous. This is the one, but it's already broken the previous high also. So what kind of it is going to do like this, or it is going to do like this? So it's looking like it's a diagonal pattern and beyond the corrective, and it's a rising wedge. If it broke this one, it's the drop should be aggressive. So like UJ, like UJ. Look at this in that one chart, right? Look at this. This is the rising wedge. Once the wedge got broken, how much it's exactly, look at this fall, aggressive. So like that, there is a chances in the gold also. So until it breaks. But if you look in the silver, It is not yet broken, and it is doing the 5S. It seems like the 5S structure here. It seems like 5S structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And after that also 1, 2, 3 is doing. Whether it is going to do 5 waves, and again that there is a 3-way structure, again going to be 5-way structure. So I need to short this market here, making this as a stop loss. I am looking for the structures to complete, and I am looking only for this. And the wedge is already broken here, but in gold the wedge is not yet broken. Seems like this is the one, it's already broken, but this wedge is not yet broken. So the conclusion in gold, I'm not so sure about this, but in silver it is doing what we liked, and it is in the downward trend line. It is already retested exactly, and immediately it came down. So whether this is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, or this is the intermediate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is got completed, and we are in the bigger 4, so it can do again one more high. It can do like this, and again it is going to do like what I explained in that gold, right? So it can reach up to this zone. So the stop on invalidation is $27. So we need to keep watching this for that pattern, right? So let's wait for this, and hope you enjoyed my analysis. And I'm looking closely on that NG and UJ as a good opportunity. So looking for the UCAN, Euro USD, everything it is interested after the New Year celebration. So happy weekend to everybody, and we will see you in the next week, the same time. Have a wonderful weekend to everybody, and having a beautiful 2023 to everyone, and I'm wishing that happy new year to everyone. I didn't make the video in the past week, so apologies for that. So we will see you on that next week. Have a wonderful weekend to everybody. Thank you. Bye.